What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Gat Talks. Today we are going to be taking a first look and a very basic review of the i6 3G Sport smartwatch that runs on an Android operating system and a quad-core processor as well. So, given that this smartwatch is quite sophisticated given its features, we're gonna be taking a very basic look and just a very high level review of its basic functions. Before we begin today, if you guys have not yet already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as I'll be coming out with weekly new videos on the latest gadgets, electronics, and smartwatches. If you guys do want to proceed to purchase this watch after this video, you guys can use my eBay affiliate link below, which will take you to trusted sellers, and I will earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Now let's begin. This watch comes in two colors, one in black and one in silver, and this one, happens to be the black one, so it's kind of a nice color, and it's got a leather band to it, and you can see that the design of the strap, it's a little unique comparing to how other watches are done. It looks like you can actually take this part off and probably replace it with another band if you want to. And the watch face of this watch is a little unique as well. As you can see, it's more of a stylish look, a more vintage look in my opinion. And this watch comes with a 4-pin magnetic charger, so you don't really have to bother with connecting your watch to a USB. You can just really snap it on and it starts charging. And it also comes with a fitness sensor, so you can at least know that it comes with a heart rate monitor. Now let's begin and explore some of the basic features of this watch. This watch comes in an Android operating system, and it also comes with quite a few watch faces. So we're going to take a look at the watch faces by long pressing the home watch face. So quite a few here, as you can tell. Mainly analog watch faces, which kind of makes sense because this is kind of a classier smartwatch. And as you can tell, it also comes with quite a few holiday themes, and you will also have the option to download other watch faces by this plus button right here, which is cool. Now let's get to some of the features on the option of this watch. So this watch actually does not have an option to store a SIM card. So it looks like what you want to do is you just want to connect to Wi-Fi or to your phone and connect to the internet that way. Because it does not have a SIM card, you can actually operate this watch entirely on its own using data, but that's fine. I don't do that. And when you're connected to your phone, you will be able to use most of your phone functions, such as looking up your contacts, making phone calls, messaging. This is where you connect to Wi-Fi. Do settings. For time's sake, I have already connected to Wi-Fi. So that's here. And it looks like this watch also has gesture control, so that's nice. Let's put this watch on and see how it looks before we go any further. So like I said, it's going to be a little bigger of a watch. It's going to be a guy's watch. This is how big it is. It is quite a bit bigger than a lot of the other watches I've had. At least for one thing, you know that you don't really have to squint your eyes when you're pressing buttons on this watch. You don't have to squint your eyes as hard as some of the smaller watches if you want to actually browse online with this watch, we can actually do some browsing here since we're connected to Wi-Fi. Let's see, let's check the weather. It still is going to be a little harder to just browse through just because you gotta have really small fingers for this thing. Okay, so that's how you browse through the internet, at least your browser, once you're connected to Wi-Fi. You're gonna have your other basic functions, your camera functions, which I don't really use because I just use a remote feature with my phone anyways. Sound recorder, so quite a bit of additional functions. You also have your health functions, which are important. Let's get to this and see how accurate this heart rate monitor is. I expect myself to be somewhere in the mid 60s to low 70s. So let's see if this is gonna come in within our expectations. Yeah, that's gonna be a little higher than what I expected. So, you might wanna, if you do get this watch, you do wanna adjust the watch to a point where you can actually get the right heart rate, or at least cross-referencing what you get here with another reliable device before trusting the heart rate monitor here any further. Now let's get out of here. But you're gonna also have your other functions such as distance traveled and your calories burnt. Which is nice, and you can also track your data as well. Now, this being an Android watch, you can actually go into a Play Store and actually download more apps, so that is nice. You're not limited to the functions that just comes with this watch. You have your maps, connecting phone, Bluetooth call, fitness function. Let's see if there's anything here that we have not seen from the health function. It looks like this is to actually sync your data. And you can actually switch platforms. We're on Android right now. Let's see what it looks like if you switch to iOS. Alright, I have actually not done this before, so it should be interesting to see what comes up. Let's give it a couple more seconds here. So that might actually look like it's only switching platforms to connect to an Apple device instead of switching this operating system to Apple. So it looks like if you're actually connecting to an Apple device, you might want to switch platforms from Android to Apple here, and vice versa, but not actually switching the actual platform of this watch to to an Apple platform operating system. So overall, I am quite impressed with this watch because I've seen watches in the price range of $90 to $110, which is the price range of this watch, and depending on the seller that you choose to get this watch from. I like the interface of the menus. It's very easy to read, and the screen is very clear. I've had other watches such as the KW88 or even other lower tier watches, and the interface is just not as clear. This is a really nice screen for what it's worth. I would actually like more watch faces come pre-installed on this watch because the watch faces just don't really fit my liking. They're very mainly analog based. Not enough smart digital watch faces. But, given the option that I can actually download more watch faces, it looks like, that does not look like it would be a problem. So for what it's worth, I do recommend this watch for anywhere between $90 to $100. For anything more expensive, you might want to think again and see what other options are out there for your money. But for anywhere between $90 to $100, this is a very nice watch. It's a unique watch for what I've said. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time.